These are some recommendations for creating your goal analysis and subordinate and entry skills diagrams. So merge your diagrams and the two sections if it makes sense, if you think it's possible and feasible. Follow diagramming conventions. The book is very clear on how you're supposed to draw the boxes, what types of boxes, what types of geometric figures, depending on what you want to communicate in your diagram, where the arrows go, which is the direction of the arrows, and so on and so forth. What to do to break a diagram to the next line if you need more space. So follow those diagramming conventions because they are included in the rubric. If the diagram ends up being too comprehensive, do not shrink to a small size to fit on the page. Please note that Dr. Lopez is not a spring chicken anymore, so she's going to need to be able to read your text. So what I would rather you do is that you either provide a link to view it online if the tool that you choose to do the diagram allows for this, or you can attach the diagram as an image file or PDF file, whatever works, and make sure that you include it in your submission. And also use a flow charting tool. Avoid using word SmartArt. I know it is the easiest way to go about in embedding a diagram within a Word document, but it is not as flexible as needed. You're going to spend a lot more time trying to make those arrows connect the way they should, or trying to convert the boxes to the type that they should be. This diagram is going to be a little bit more complicated than just a simple 5-step process SmartArt diagram that Word can provide. So one of the tools you can use is actually called Glyphy. It's an online tool. It allows you to create the diagram online, and it has a few options for exporting your diagram. You do have to create an account in order to be able to save your diagram as a JPEG and other exporting options, but the account is going to be free. It's going to be limited, but I think it's going to work for what we want to do here. So do open the account. If you know of any other tools you're more familiar with, you are free to use whichever tool. This is only a suggestion. The important thing is that you create a diagram that is large enough for me to see the text, and that if it is too large, that is not convenient for an 8 by 11 piece of paper, then just create it as a separate file and attach it along with your submission.